you got to have leaf fat for your holiday meals because you will use it for your pies.
Anything that requires shortening.
Yes.
Do not use Crisco or hydrogenated vegetable oil. Use your leaf fat, leaf lard instead. It is the original shortening, of which everything else is a bastard and inferior imitation. Yeah,
that's true.
It's the nobility of baking fat.
Okay, so in the past, she's rendered leaf fat separately and was disappointed that there was a strong smell associated with it. I would describe it as an intestinal type of smell.
Yes.
This year, as we were gathering the leaf fat, I could pick up the smell on some areas of the leaf fat, and other areas didn't seem to have it. Are there areas to avoid in the leaf fat? Is there something I'm missing? All the regular lard turned out fabulous. Thanks for the opportunity to ask.
Yes. So what that likely is uric acid. And that's because the leaf fat is known by another name, which is kidney fat. And it's the internal body fat that it's on beef, it's on goat, it's on lamb, and it's on pig. And it's the fat that in which the kidneys are nestled. And so they can have some uric acid. They can have the pee-pee thing going on the leaf fat, on the internal body fat. So the pretty much the surefire way to avoid that is when you render it. So I prefer to grind it before I render it. If you don't have a meat grinder, just chop it up as finely as you can. I mean, the more surface area you can expose to heat, the more lard you will get, the higher the yield of lard.
Higher volume, right.
Yeah, notably, it's a big deal. So chop it up as fine as you can or grind it. And then put it in a pot on a low heat on your stove with the lid off.
That's right.
That's the key. Because during that rendering, when the fat is just melting into lard, it does actually get pretty hot. And if you see any little bubbles, that is water escaping or carrying uric acid with it. So it may even be, if you render it without the lid, that your kitchen might smell a little bit like pee-pee. But that means that your lard will not taste of the pee-pee. So that's the surest way that I know of.
Yeah.
To just completely exclude any flavors at all from the leaf lard, because the neat thing about it is that it is utterly mild. Like it is almost neutral. It's amazing that something can come from such a rich and flavorful animal that is so neutral that just lends just an ineffably perfect crispiness to your pastries. So
it becomes quite pure.
Yes.
But it has to have that off-gassing.
Render it with the lid off. So a lot of people get away with doing it in their crock pot, which is really convenient because you can just kind of walk away from it and check on it every few hours. But it's, there's a chance that you will be locking in some of that uric acid. And, smell the condensation on the lid of the crock pot to see if that. But that's what I would do, render without the lid.
Yeah.